So, what do you do when you have a favorite pair of shoes, but they no longer sell them and you no longer want to support the brand as well? You make them. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is the place where we have no rhyme or reason, just make it aesthetic. Today I'm going to be showing you the recent DIY that I did, which was to try and recreate these. These are my favorite sandals. I wear these all the time. They're looking super janky and destroyed. I've glued them back together 3 times, but I got to the point where I was just like, these are gonna die soon. I need to make sure I have a way to have these again without supporting Doll's Kill. So now, while these are not the same, they're not platformed, but I will get some platforms. I'm just looking for the right ones on Depop. I got $10 sandals off Depop, so they were secondhand, but they were in good condition and they're leather. And I made them spiky. I love these. I like the gold as well. Gold is more in tune with what I wear. But I have also got replicated studs of these, so when I find the right platform pair for the right price, I'm gonna recreate these. So if you want to follow along with me while I create these, then just keep watching. For this DIY, I used a pair of sandals. I got these from Depop for $10. Some screwback spikes, I got the 25mm size, and I got gold and silver so I could play around and decide. Some leather hole punches, and some marking pencils. First thing I do is begin laying out patterns and deciding what to do with the spikes on the sandals. There's so many ways that these can be done, but I think it's all about personal preference and what look you're trying to achieve. Once I've decided on the layout, I begin marking. I make sure that all my distances are the same to keep the visual flow with the sandals, and it really helps with the finished project, especially if you're someone like me and hate things being off-center. I have a tile in my bathroom that's off-center and it just makes me mad every time I see it. As you can see, I made a mark on the pencil itself just so I didn't have to keep going back and measuring. So now that I have finished marking everything out, I'm going to take my leather punch and the stem of the screws for the spikes, and I'll measure which punch is best for it and then set it accordingly. I then begin punching away at the holes in the leather. These leather punches outlasted a marriage and multiple relationships, so they're bloody old and maybe a little bit blunt, but they still work and I'm still going to use them. Once all the holes are made, I then take the screw backs and I push them through each hole and then attach the spike on top. This process, while it is repetitive, is honestly quite satisfying to me, and I wish I put even more studs on here just for the satisfaction. So now that all the screw backs and the spikes are on, I'll take this small screwdriver and just really give them a good tighten. I don't want these things falling off. I don't want them going anywhere. They're stuck with me. And now that that's done, I move on to the other shoe and just repeat the whole entire process. I do try to make sure that each shoe is a mirror of each other so they look even. And even after I've finished, I still have a few spare studs, so if any fall off, I've got a couple spares. And here is the finished product. I love them. I can't wait to make another pair that look like the other ones, but I just love how statement piece these are. I love the gold. They fit in very well with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I love them. This is one of the simplest DIYs, and it is just so effective and cost effective too, because studded shoes are few and far between and they can command some pretty high prices. But when you know how to make them, anything can be a studded shoe, which is great for those of us who love studded shoes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, put alerts on, because I'm not seeing the people I'm subscribed to. And as always, I hope you have a fantabulous day. Bye.